reflection at all. Hard and web spinning me down. Heartbreak call like a siren, sweet and alone. Honey to my lips, a suckle and I drown. Head underwater, never to be found. Alone I hide, with a fading light in my eye. Breath in my lungs, whispering dry. Head underwater, barely alive. But there you wander, shining like a beacon in the night, bright enough to leave it all behind.
봐주시고.
네, 오늘도 잘 먹고요. 네, 잘 놀고 잘 쉬다 갑니다.
안녕. 바이바이. 다음에 봅시다.
혼자 커.